Hello, it's your boy Low Tier VaultRep coming back at you guys with some more exposed content, trying to show you guys the truth. Like I say every time, this video is not just for the trolls. These videos are not just for the trolls in general. These videos are for the trolls and the supporters and the neutral parties of the man we know as Dale Wilson, Mo the Lawn Sparrow, whatever the fuck he goes by, LowTierGod, whatever. So coming back at you with this information, I got another video coming up that I'm working on, two more I think. One talking about his rant that he went on, upset at the troll channels. Huge shout out to all the troll channels. In fact, I kind of want to go through and give a shout out to all the troll channels who are doing God's work right now in keeping LowTierGod stressed. Low Tier Suspicious, huge shout out. James Wilson Cigar, huge shout out. Flute, huge shout out. I really appreciate the content that you're doing out there. Camera Off, huge shout out. I know there's more that I'm missing. Greed, Sick, Low Tier Lawyer. Big shout out. Some of the people that I had to use some of their clips for this stuff, I appreciate. Kawasaki ZX10R Rider, huge shout out. Keep up the good work, keep this man stressed, and let's keep exposing this fool. So this video is actually a review / breakdown of his most recent video he posted. And let's talk about lazy content, right? LowTierGod, and this is for another video, but I just want to get into this a little bit. LowTierGod constantly bemoans other YouTubers for their content being lazy, but like I think 80% of his past uploads have just been stream clips. So he likes to complain about that, but he does the exact same thing, but you know, whatever. But about the most recent video he posted, it's a mukbang or a mukbang, whatever you want to call it, with Alana or Elena, whatever, talking about are they back together, what's their relationship status, some of the stuff that went on in the relationship. And like, okay, so with my proof that he was a simp video, that video was copyright struck by Dale himself directly. So I have filed a counterclaim, forgive me. So we're going to be getting that back up. But with this video, that video, sorry, I had to kind of like look for some information. I kind of had to go do a little bit of research to find some of this stuff. With this video, it was just like icing on top of the cake. It was perfect because I didn't have to do anything to get some of the information that he revealed in this video. He just said it all. So let's get into it and listen to what they have to say about their relationship and this clowny ass video.
What's going on, YouTube? Back at you with another video. You already know who it is, but just in case you don't, this is Low Tiers.
Oh, what do you
Mukbang. Yeah, you know, coming at you guys with something different.
So before I get into like the meat and potatoes, no pun intended, of this video, just look at Dale's face. Come on, is this not the face of a man in his 30s? His face just looks so old and tired. Or maybe he's stressed because, you know, when you simp and you're not getting anything out of it, it can be stressful. It can weigh on your soul. It can hurt you a little bit. So I feel it. I feel the pain. Look, man, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be frank. And I think a lot of people have been there. I used to simp when I was like 15, 16, 17. I used to simp. And it sucked, man. When I was back in school, I would like do, like if I had feelings for a girl, I remember this girl specifically, I would like do her essay in like this class for her and whatever. And you know, in the hopes that she would eventually turn around and be like, oh yeah, this guy cares about me, let me get with him. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it happens. Look, as a grown man, as a man who's matured past that, who's learned my lesson, it happens. But Dale is in his 30s. And he's still simping. He's still simping for his ex-girlfriend in his 30s. This is goddamn sad.
So you guys seem to have had like a lot of questions. Like, so every time I go live, you know, you guys got questions. You know, I got to put things on my Nightbot because you guys always spamming me with these questions. It's, you know, such and such, Elena Evo. Like, my night bot is just crowded full of like bullshit because of you guys. You guys can't keep your name, well, keep her name out of your fingers, I would say, because it's not your mouths, because we're not speaking. So I mean, since they want to be all up in the business, I mean, what really popped?
So basically, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened.
And I'm gonna rebuttal.
So basically what happened was, he I was like, what is under the table? It's Dexter. He basically hyped up Evo ever since I was 18. And because we met when I was 18.
Wait. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Is this man a fucking cradle snatcher? Is this man taking kids out the pram? Did you just hear that? They were together when she was 18? Excuse me, what? Look, okay, this is bizarre. So, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's say he's the youngest he possibly could be for the information that we have, which, based on the information we have, would be 30, 31. They've been entangled or whatever of Will Smith, or they've known each other for what, the past 5 years? Is that when the genesis of the relationship was? So that was 18. So let's say he was 25. You know, benefit of the doubt, he was 25 when she was 18. Man, are you kidding me? A 25-year-old going after an 18-year-old? Man, that's 1 year away from being a minor. Man, this is not like Leonardo DiCaprio and his 22-year-old model girlfriends. This is LowTierGod, the simp. He couldn't get any women his age, so he had to go after a fucking 18-year-old. Look, that's not normal. That is not normal. If you're a grown-ass man and you're just going after, you're going after a kid, basically. You're going after a kid. 25-year-olds, you're out of university in normal society for the past 3 years. That is bizarre. That is fucking weird.
And I was never really allowed to go because I wasn't 21 yet. And you can't really do anything in Vegas if you're not 21. So he was like, when you turn 21, we're going. When you turn 21, we're going.
Listen to that, man. He was old enough to legally drink for a couple of years, and he's out here dating a girl he can't even take to the bar? Come on, man. Listen, come on. Even as a fan, you gotta admit, that's a little weird. Like, if you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my girl out to dinner, and then you're like, hey, you're ordering, and you're like, yeah, I'll take a whiskey, or I'll take a beer, and she's like, I'll have a fruit punch. That's a fucking kid, man.
So I was like, okay. So the year comes where I finally turned 21, and the summertime's coming up for when Evo was starting. And I kept asking him, you, when is it? When is it? Because I want to go. And he was like, you're not going with me to Evo. You're not going to have fun. You're not going to have a good time. I was like, okay, well, I just want to go because you've been hyping it up for this long. And I just wanted to go for the road trip. He was like, no, you're not coming with me to Evo. He just kept saying, you're not coming with me to Evo. I was like, all right, well, just let me know when it is so I at least know when you're leaving. And we didn't break up over that. We were kind of already broken up. Like, we were already split up, and we were, trying to work on things.
Because I was, 2018 when this shit happened?
Yeah, because I turned 18 in 2017. So I turned 21 the end of 2017. So in November of 2017. So it wasn't like we could have gone. I had to wait for the summer after. So in 2018, this is when, so we weren't together in 2018. We were still kicking it, but we wasn't. We were still working on it, see if we could work on things low key, but we weren't living together anymore. We weren't a couple anymore. We were just trying to see if we could work on things. And so, the time is coming around, and it was the day we met. It wasn't our anniversary, it was the day we met. Every time that day comes around, we do something a little bit special. And so, it's not our anniversary because we weren't even together, but it was just the day we met. And so I kept asking him, I was like, when are you leaving? He was like, oh, I don't know yet, blah, blah, blah. And so...
And mind you, hold on, not to cut you off, remember what you're saying? And mind you, Me, I'm somebody that like.
This is just some more nitpicky behavior. You see how he started talking before he put the food in his mouth? Like, come on, have some fucking class. Like, you hadn't even put the food in your mouth yet. Why wouldn't you just say, okay, I'm about to start talking, let me just hold off and putting this fucking food in my mouth? I guess I'm just being nitpicky because I hate that shit. I hate when people talk to me with food in the mouth. I think it's fucking gross. But I mean, I guess it's a mukbang, so I guess I'm just being too nitpicky.
Always look at anniversaries, unless they're married. It's something that was slightly corny, but that's just me, you know? So, while she probably took it seriously, I can honestly admit and say, like, I didn't take it as a serious thing. Because I was just like, well, why do a million anniversaries and then you just end up not with the person? So, that was my outlook on it. I was just like, more like, we start anniversaries once we're married.
Anyways, it wasn't our anniversary. It was the day we met. And so I just kept asking him, like, when are you leaving, so that I would know when he was leaving and when he will be out of town, so I could plan something for us. And so I had planned, I think it was that weekend, I had planned something.
What'd you plan?
It was like dinner reservations or something like that. I don't really remember, but I had planned something for us to do. And I remember I told him, I was like, I texted him, I was like, don't make plans tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. He was like, I'm leaving tomorrow. And I said, where are you going? He said, I'm going to Evo. And keep in mind, he's the type of person where if I would have done something like that to him, he would have flipped out. Like, if I would have not told him, like, I was going somewhere the day before I was leaving, he would have flipped out. And so, the fact that he told me he was leaving the day before he was leaving, like, I don't know, it just made me feel some type of way. Like, why wouldn't he just have told me? Because I've been asking him. I was, like, asking you for the longest time, when are you leaving? When are you leaving?
I was scared to tell her.
I was scared to tell her. He was scared to tell his woman something. Is this LowTierGod, godlike behavior? Is this extraterrestrial behavior? Is this your deity? Scared to tell his woman something? Come on.
And because he didn't want me to go with him, he didn't want to tell me or whatever. But anyway, so that happened, and so I called him, and that's when I called him. I was just so upset. I was like, my main thing was the fact that he told me the day before. That was the main thing why I was so mad. And it's not like I was mad that he was going to Evo. I was mad because it was like he was keeping it a secret from me because he didn't want me to go.
So blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. It's a whole bunch of boring recounting of, like, everything that led up to the breakup. That's not why we're here, because that's in the past, right? We can ignore that. Whatever happened in the past, whatever. I mean, it's not super pivotal to the point I'm trying to make today. I'm trying to make the point that he's a simp. So let's skip a little bit of ahead and then get to some of this other simp behavior.
Yeah, so for all you motherfuckers talking about I gave up a relationship for Evo, that had nothing to do with it.
We broke up before that, and it was for a completely different reason.
Yeah.
And no, I did not cheat on him.
Yeah, what's up man, what's up with this Omar shit, though?
I did not cheat on him.
You smashing somebody named Omar?
Wait till you see the. No.
Look at his face. Look at his face when he asked this question. Like, you can. All right. I don't know if you guys know, but and this is not like a humble brag or anything. So I have a minor in psych. So we learned about reading people's faces and reading people's body language and things like that. The way he poses this question, and in a psych perspective, he is genuinely curious and afraid of what the answer might be. What if he kind of like leans away from her and his face kind of takes on a different form? He's like, what's up with that Omar shit, man? You were getting piped down by somebody? Like, he was so scared of the answer, because, like, what wouldn't it be a fucking riot if she just, like, came out, no holds barred, and was like, yeah, he had a big old dick.
I don't even know who this person is. They never even, like, posted a picture of him. And keep in mind, they were saying he was, like, Hispanic or something.
I don't know what the fuck they were saying.
At first I thought they were talking like a Middle Eastern man, because my cousin's name is Omar.
That's what they did. They probably typed in Middle Eastern names and that's what popped up.
And then people were saying he was a Hispanic dude. I don't even, no offense to Hispanic dudes, but I've never dated a Hispanic dude in my life. I'm not attracted to Hispanic men.
Skipping ahead again, more miscellaneous nonsense.
Asking questions, I mean.
And then people think that people are assuming that we're back together.
Yeah, we haven't hit that threshold. We're not back together.
We're friends. I'm not friend zoning him or anything, but we are currently friends.
Friends on
Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Sir, now, let us dissect that. Did you just hear what I just heard? She said, we are friends. And then she also clarified, oh, I'm not really friend zoning him or anything. But yeah, we're friends. And then he's just sitting here with that goofy ass, crooked ass, mountain climber ass, Grand Canyon ass, Appalachian Mountain ass smile. Like, oh yeah, we're just friends. Sir, why don't you go be friends with a dentist? Because I'm sick and tired of looking at your fucked up grill. Jesus Christ. Anyway, back to that statement. We're friends? Excuse me? We're friends? So, okay, he in this video, in that big rant he made, I'm going to make a separate video about the rant, but in the rant he made, he said, why does everyone think I'm a simp? You know, why are people calling me simps? You guys don't know the real definition of a simp. Relentlessly, period, fucking your mom, all this stupid stuff. This is simp behavior, sir. So you're telling me she is your friend and you're sucking her toes on stream for money? She's your friend and she's just all in your house doing what she wants, laying on your bed, and you said you love her. You tweeted. Look at this tweet, guys. Look at this tweet on screen. He's in love with one woman. This is your friend? She said we're friends. She said that to you. We're friends. You're not, this is not your girlfriend. This is your ex-girlfriend right now. And she just said, no, we're just friends. And you're sucking her toes on stream? Simp behavior, sir. That is simp behavior. That is not Don behavior. You're not a boss for that, man. You're a goddamn simp for sucking your friend's toes on stream and saying you love your friend while she doesn't want to be back in a relationship with you. And if we look at the information that I had in my other video, that it's down right now, but it'll be back up soon. With the post that she made, and she was like, oh yeah, I haven't touched him since 2017 and he still loves me. And oh, you guys gotta get you a man born in the 70s or 80s. He's gonna take good care of you. So LowTierGod, tell me right now. So either way, this is a fucked up situation for you. Are you saying that the man that she's referencing, the one born in the 70s or 80s, is you and you are paying her bills and taking care of her as a friend, or it's not you and you're still in love with her and some other man born in the 70s or 80s is taking care of her and paying her bills while you love her and she just calls you a friend? Either way, that makes you a fucking simp. This is embarrassing. You want the definition? You want to know why you're a simp? Listen, because I know you're going to listen to this fucking video. That's why you're a simp, LowTierGod, because you're her friend and you're doing all this shit.
We went through a very rough patch where we kind of
like hated each other.
Yeah, like despised.
Like
like
hated. I'm talking about like she hated me, and I remember I would come home sometimes because she started key to my apartment, and I would just look at her and be like,
I would just pop up just to annoy him
and just slam cabinets. There was the time we really hated each other.
So there was like a really bad.
Come on, fans and trolls alike, especially fans, because trolls already believe me. Trolls already know I've exposed this fool left, right, and center. But fans, listen to this. This man broke up with this woman. She still had the key to his place, came over and just disturbed him. She came over and bullied him. She came over and just started slamming his cabinets and shit. What the fuck kind of behavior is that? Come on, is this godlike behavior? Is this what LowTierGod, the man who constantly talks himself up, is that the kind of behavior you expect from LowTierGod? Or is that the kind of behavior you expect from a simp?
And who's that? Oh, it's Mr. M.
It's impossible to get this out.
Well, there's literally nothing in here.
Yeah, I seen something in the tunnel.
There's nothing in here.
Yeah.
I promise you, there's nothing in here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, take it easy, LowTierGod. What you doing there, man? You starting to confirm some of these theories about your abilities to enjoy the company of your fellow men, if you catch my drift.
But you know, we're good now.
Yeah,
we're cordial. We're friends.
She had to say it again. She had to make it known. If any of you big dick dangos are out there, she had to make sure you heard. We're friends. I'm looking for someone else.
Everybody. And we've both grown a lot. Like I've grown. So I was basically a baby when we met. I was 18 through 21 years old.
She even admitted it herself. This man is a cradle robber. She said I was basically a Gerber when you came into my life and tried to take advantage of me. I mean, yeah, she was. She was far too young for a man of his age at the time to have been pursuing her. It's actually quite gross.
And I was just...
And he was very...
I was an angry, aggressive, goodwill working, just insecure, just man-child. Like,
You were, LowTierGod? You were angry? Look, the only thing about that statement that changed was working at Goodwill. Now you're just an angry, aggressive, GNC working man-child.
I didn't really know what I was doing. This was like my first real relationship, and we kind of moved very fast, in a sense.
yeah, we definitely did it.
I think we moved in together after what, like a year of talking? Or was it less?
It might have been, it was like less.
He moved in with someone who was 19 and he had to be, 26 within like a year of knowing each other. Come on, guys. Think about this with your brain. If you're an adult man, think about that. That's strange. That's very strange.
And we are not together right now. I'm just going to say we are friends.
Stop executing the man. Like, we understand, Alana. You don't want him. You just need him to keep paying your bills. I get it. But, like, come on. You're hurting the man at this point. What is this, the fucking third time she said it? She came back again, like, I want to make it clear we're not together. I'm looking for something else, please.
For right now, we're cordial.
I mean, you told that already.
That hurt him. Look at his face. That hurt him. He said, you already said that, man. Why you gotta repeat it?
But yeah, so that's basically what's going on right now.
But I mean, if I was gonna, you know what I'm saying, wife somebody, I mean, you guys already know what it is. I mean, you see my streams, you know how I get down.
He's still in love with me, basically, what he's trying to say.
I mean,
Yo, how is this not simp behavior? She just said we're friends to him 3,600 times, and he's just like, yeah, but I want to make her my wife. And she's like, yeah, this punk ass bitch is still in love with me. I don't give a fuck. Come on, but are we seeing the same thing? Are we seeing the same thing? That is simp behavior. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'm not the kind of guy who's going to sit here and call people who respect women a simp or people who compliment women a simp, because inherently that is not simp behavior. But this, she said we're friends. What are you doing? Are you trying to sow the seeds? Like, please get back with me. And then in one of his videos, he was like, oh, making a video begging Alana to get back with me. Just because you're not on the further spectrum of simpitude, simpology, theoretical simponomics, doesn't mean you're not a simp. This is simp activity, my guy.
my thing is like resetting, you know, the threshold over again with like a brand new chick. It's just like, it's almost like a disgusting feeling in a sense.
No, I think this kind of has to do with the fact that he enjoys the company of his fellow gentlemen. So he's like, being with a woman, it's kind of disgusting to me in a sense, you know. DT has not appreciated my advances, and I'm working on that. Or maybe he just feels comfortable simping for Alana. Who knows? Who cares?
Like, let's just say like...
It's hard because, you know, I would consider you my first real love.
Yeah, like, likewise. Like, I could say, you know how you, like, look back on people and you thought, you know, you loved them like that? But me, like, when I look back on a million chicks, I'm not like, oh, man, like, damn, well, Elena's like my third. Like, nah, I look at this as like the first authentic true bliss. Like a chick I wasn't embarrassed to be with. Somebody I thought was gorgeous head to toe.
Oh, bro. Oh, we know. We know you like her head to toe. You sucked on them.
Like the full 9, like no imperfections. But I didn't know how to handle that shit back then. Like,
He was very insecure.
I really was.
See, this is the confusing thing. She's roasting the man, and he's saying, yeah, she's saying that he was very insecure. But wasn't he LowTierGod back then? Wasn't he going by LowTierGod and DeLon Sparrow? Like, what, Dale Wilson? Like, what are you doing right now, bro? Like, you said that you were LowTierGod back then. What are there levels to LowTierGod? You gotta keep evolving, you goddamn Pokemon.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Simp!
You crispy black ass nigga.
Like, even when it came down to like I would wear something cute. Well, I would wear something like an outfit that was cute or something, and we'd be going somewhere, and he'd be like, "I'm not going with you if you're wearing that."
Yeah, I try to make her change.
I'd be like, "Why?" And he would just be like, "Cause, you know, it's provocative, or is this, or is that." I'm just like, dude, like, let me live. You're not my father.
I remember I had this tweet that was like,
and it really wouldn't even be provocative. It would be like a summer dress, or like,
that's the tweet I'm getting so
or
much,
like leggings, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, if I would wear leggings, he would make me wear something around my waist.
Yeah, like shit I wouldn't give a fuck about now. But yeah, I had a tweet back then where I was like, if you wearing a sundress, you disrespecting your man. Like, come on, like right now, like.
But I mean, it's
The problem is with these statements is he's saying these things as if all of these thoughts are archaic, you know what I mean? And like I said in my first video, it really frustrates me that that video is taken down right now, and I don't have a way for you guys to see it. In his video that he released 2 months ago, in the year of 2020, he said signs to red flag women. And Alana has so many of those signs. Like, and in the video, I'll give you just a quick recap. He said if she has 200 likes on all her pics, and if you look at all of Alana's pics on her Instagram, 200 likes on all of them. And he's like, if she follows Kylie Jenner, Amber Rose, Meg Thee Stallion, and if you look at Alana's following, she's following all of them. So it's not like he said this such a long time ago and he's changed his mind on it. This was 2 months ago. So this is simp activity right now. He has opinions that he held 2 months ago that he's willing to forgive because he's so in love with this woman who's his friend, not his girlfriend. Not that he's willing to make exceptions for his girlfriend, because if you're a grown man and you're in a relationship, you guys make exceptions, that you make compromises. But no, this is his friend that he's in love with.
It's not his fault though, because whenever we would go places, like, people would stare at me low key, like whether I was wearing something revealing or not, and it would make him so mad. Like, he would be like, don't, like, you know, it would just be like,
oh, like mad dog the dudes, and you know, just shit like.
But men are going to look at you,
Exactly.
Women, regardless of what they're wearing.
Exactly. So
It's not what we wear. It's just like a man will be with his wife and he'll just be staring at me. And I'm just like,
but how you know they're staring if you're not looking?
It's because she's looking, bro. Why are you worried about it? You're just her friend. She's looking back at him too, because she's like, damn, if he wasn't married, I'd go for that. Not this grown man baby screaming at his fans online about fucking video games. That's why she notices.
like, you guys think you guys hate him? The people who hate him? Y'all think you hate him? Ooh, that is nothing compared to how I felt.
Yeah.
I wanted to destroy this man.
Yeah.
But
Almost did too, but.
when?
Oh, bro, you okay? Do we need to call the police? What the fuck happened? Almost did too. What did she do? You know what I'm thinking? She just rolled up. I don't know if you guys saw, there was a video of him like making this fake ass story that she was beating him up after the stream. I don't know how fake that story was. All jokes have some truth to them, like J. Cole said. So, what did she do to you, buddy? I'm thinking that, you know, she got real mad one day and just started two-piecing him.
I mean,
Please. And how he would tell me, like, on stream, how people would be like, he told her to shut the fuck up.
yeah. Like I said, like
That's just how we used to talk to each other, like, whether it was jokingly or not. One thing he has never done though is call me out of my name. Like, he's never called me a bitch. He's never said fuck you. He's never, you know.
I mean, I might have slipped a couple of times and said that shit. I'll say you acting like, remember you broke all the dishes?
Get ready for this bizarre story of simpitude. And if you honestly, after watching this video and when the other video comes back up, watching both videos, really don't believe he's a simp, you're just not listening, mate. You're just not listening. That's just the problem. And you could be a fan of him. If you are a fan of LGG, after all the rude and disgusting and awful things he says about people, his own fans insulting them for winning in video games, like it's whatever, you know what I mean? That's your prerogative. No one can take that away from you. But if you don't believe he's a simp after watching this, then you just weren't listening.
Oh yeah, every time. I think there was one time he was like, "You're acting like a bitch." And I was like, "What did you just say to me?" He was like, he said it again. And I was like, "Say it again." And every time he would say it, I would break a dish.
Yeah, she broke like all my dishes. But you know the funny thing? Damn, what happened? I forgot what I was gonna say. The crazier she got, the more I like. At that point, I was like, damn. I was like, man, I really love this shit.
Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, is that God behavior? Is that God behavior? Letting a woman just come in your house and break your fucking dishes? What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? This man was being bullied and he's in love with his bully right now. Stockholm syndrome. Get this man out of here.
Even though how like crazy her ass was. But you gotta remember too, we're both Scorpios on top of everything. Like her birthday is literally a day before mine.
Yeah, my birthday is the 18th, his is the 19th.
This man is simultaneously a masochist and a 15-year-old girl. He said, we're both Scorpios. You can't excuse trash, toxic behavior with your fucking star sign just because you're an asparagus. That doesn't make any fucking sense. She came in your house and bullied you. Call the police.
Like, what other girls gonna hop on stream and pick up slogans with no embarrassments right off the bat? Like, she don't know what the hell yickety is.
He would tell me like, "Oh, shut the fuck up on stream," but guess what? I would say it right back to him when we weren't on stream.
Yeah, when the stream was over, I got in trouble.
What do you mean by got in trouble, LowTierGod? Do you need us to call somebody? Did you get your ass beat?
It wasn't even like, it wasn't really a big deal. Like, when you're in a relationship, you're gonna get annoyed with the other person and you're gonna say things to that person. You're gonna tell them to shut up. You're gonna tell them, you know, that, you know, they're being annoying or they're acting a certain way or whatever. But
yeah, nobody gets along 24/7.
So that's the full video. That is the full video. And just for a little bit of a nightcap, let's take a look at something, because I kind of wanted to get an update on what was going on. So Alana has a public page on Instagram. And before I made this video, I kind of went on there because I just wanted to see if there was any other evidence I can use to get my point across. And a story was posted. And let's look at this story together. She says, on everything, when my husband finds me, I'm going private on IG and deleting everyone I don't know personally and changing my number. Fuck this social media shit. And if we look at LowTierGod's Twitter, he's like, how can people call me a simp for loving one woman? You guys don't know what a simp is. So she doesn't believe she's found her husband yet, and you're in love with her, LowTierGod. Get it together. You're a goddamn simp.
Is this your game?